Hello Aries, it's Marina here for your reading for the next 7 to 10 days. I've got your oracle card, which is Sacred Beetle Armor. You have a mighty shield. There's a lot of forestry and jungle energy here. There's a lot of spying, and actually I'm going to say, Aries, it feels a little bit creepy, and I think that's why you've got this, which is your Sacred Beetle Armor. So for a brief time, you're about to receive an intervention in the form of strong psychic protection. You have been feeling raw and sensitive, as though several layers of your skin have been peeled back, your nerves exposed, but now you have a mighty protector stepping in and spreading her wings before you, around you, above and behind you, and you will feel the arrows of criticism and malice bouncing off your armour. You must now quickly set in place strong, clear, healthy boundaries. Relish the opportunity to say no. Calmly walk away from energy-draining distractions and learn to nurture and support your own energy fields with daily practice. This is an open window of opportunity to do something you felt you dared not to, because now you are shielded and no harm can come to you. Every moment you must learn and then go on stronger and healthier, creating a better, safer, more vital environment for you and for others. I just feel there's someone here who's actually really hyper alert in terms of their surroundings. I don't know if there's reason for that or not, Aries. You're coming through as Kairos, which is closely related to Cronus, the Hermit. That eye gives me the creeps. And the Chameleon Spirit in reverse, act as if. I feel you're trying to blend in. You're trying not to stick out in the crowd here. You may be feeling sad. You may be covering up the fact that you do feel sad, that there's I don't know if you might have to attend some sort of event. And I'm getting a wedding over here in reverse and cheerfulness over here in reverse, which is about a celebration. There might be like a cancelled event or something that you don't want to go to, but maybe you feel obliged to go to. With this is about being very patient, you know, waiting on divine timing, really. It can almost feel like you are walking like two timelines at the same time. Do you know what I mean? It's like you've had your sliding doors moment, but you're actually living both sides of the door at the same time. It does feel kind of odd, but for most of you, it's just with the chameleon. You know, obviously he acts as if, you know, fake it till you make it sort of thing here. I honestly feel like somebody's past that stage. It's actually maybe even exhausting. I just think they want to blend in, but there's a vigilance here, and with the Sacred Beetle Armor coming out, there might be reason for it. There might not. This might just be, you know, verging on paranoia. Paranoia, maybe even that people are talking about you or that are gossiping about you. And this might not be you. It might be the person you're connected with here. Got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which I just got on the Sagittarius reading. This it can be not waiting, and something can feel that something's been a waste of time. It actually feels more exhausting, the time it's taking. I'm actually seeing a very tired eye here. As much as I know there's like a furry little creature here, and this is metal, I'm actually seeing that as like, you know, eye crustiness. Like somebody's been watching and waiting for a very long time, maybe for an opportunity to come their way, maybe for a payout, waiting on some sort of verdict or result, or even a divorce, with the cheerfulness card being in reverse here, because it can be any sort of event. But there's melancholy here, so there's sadness about this, but it almost feels more about, it feels more depressive than anything else. But there is also a feeling of vigilance, like, you know, you think somebody's got your card marked kind of thing. the energy you're connecting with, and this can be you understand, is the forest with the stag spirit in reverse. So yeah, so we've got the forest, and I've got my sacred beetle armor, which is obviously sat in a lot of greenery here, and then I've got Cronus, who looks like he's hiding in the forest. And just get this kind of paranoid feeling. There's a paranoid feeling here that you're being watched. I got David Bowie's Let's Dance on this. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. That's one of those weird kind of, if I remember the video correctly, there's like a split in time. Yes, it is. So it's almost like maybe you've got like wind of your past life and it's freaked you out. You know, someone that you're dealing with now was someone you knew from your past life, and maybe it wasn't a great relationship, something like that. It maybe made you a wee bit wary of them. But the forest is about, I mean, it can be a really magical place. It depends on your perspective and maybe even your confidence here. But it's very, it can speak of the darker realms as well, especially feeling watched, being cautious about your surroundings and where you go. And now I've got the stag, and he's in the forest and he's in reverse. So this is someone who says take the leads is in reverse here. This is someone who's maybe struggling with their confidence, struggling to take the lead, struggling to actually have people follow them, because there's a lack of trust here. The stag isn't followed because they're not trusted. The king of the forest, but they're not trusted because someone perceives darkness here. The wedding is in reverse here, so I mean, say that can be a cancelled event, or it can be that, you know, someone would like to get married, or you know, make a marriage proposal, but there's something not happening here. And there may be someone over here who's like, you know, waiting for that to happen, or they're at an event and they kind of want to disappear into the background here. They don't want to be seen. There's fear here. And this person, my stag, has got the Two of Pentacles, so they're juggling. Probably, I don't actually know what they're juggling. What's the Two of Pentacles for the stag? Spirit, please, what's the Two of Pentacles for the stag? Right, so I've got basically two birds cards here. So now I've got birds in forests, in jungles, and chameleons and stags. Someone has a very close affinity with nature. I've even got the peacock at the base of the deck, which speaks of arrogance and conceit, and I've got the butterfly spirit in reverse, which speaks of non-transformation. The anxiety here is off the charts. This can be in two minds about making an announcement with the birds cards. The bird can speak of a pregnancy or a phone call, or making some sort of announcement, but it can also be about gossip. And when I checked your connection is the Emperor in reverse here. So either this is a father energy, or, you know, I would see the stag as more than likely the Emperor, but it doesn't have to be. This is someone who's not taking control of a situation. Somebody who just doesn't feel maybe strong enough. It can be an abusive energy, I have to say, especially with the Nine of Swords. But I actually feel it's this Emperor that might be in the Nine of Swords. So someone's having a lot of nightmares about, again, the birds. A lot of anxiety. It can be about making a decision in particular, struggling to make a decision, and it's because a relationship has ended. Love and the coffin here, but it can speak of unspoken love, you know, repressed love. Armageddon, I'm getting. I don't want to fall asleep, so I don't want to miss a thing, but this is making somebody really bleary-eyed. This is a really unfortunate situation, Aries. I don't think I've had this in your readings, have I? Don't think so. But there's a lack of trust here, and the mighty shield would be here for no other reason other than somebody feels that they need some sort of protection from someone else, or from a group of people, or from an environment. And when that comes up, you can start to get a bit paranoid, and, you know, start seeing things that maybe even aren't even there, because the anxiety is running the show here. Okay. So in terms of your connection is actually fear, anxiety. Aries, what advice please Spirit do you have for Aries for the next 7 to 10 days? What advice please Aries do you have for the next 7 to 10 days? Aries advice. Spring, that's really nice. Right, okay, I've got freaking hunter as well now. It's like, I mean, literally, are we living in the forest? This speaks about when the hunter comes out that your fears are also your desires, and the stag spirit is struggling to take the lead and also struggling to engender trust. Basically, that's why he's not followed, because he's not trusted to, you know, lead correctly. The spring is about it's a seasonal indicator, so it would suggest that things are going to be a little bit brighter. The forest isn't going to look quite so dark in the springtime as it does in the winter here, but someone really needs to do whatever they can to manage this anxiety. Someone really needs to get grounded, and maybe it's saying that, you know, the forest might actually be a good place for that, because there is nowhere better, maybe the beach, the ocean, in terms of getting really grounded and secure, because this anxiety is not healthy, producing so much cortisol that someone is literally not sleeping here, and that makes it even worse, doesn't it? It's like a hideous wheel that you can't get off. So okay, I'm just going to leave it there. Look after yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.